Hello there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2 as we progress in our journey. So I had a few things happen and I forgot to record the beginning part where everyone was standing outside waiting to confront the things to come. So, let's go ahead and get moving, eh? Okay, so the thing is to clear out the lair, which might not be the wisest idea I mean, it will be insanely risky for us to do something like that. But at the same time, while it might be risky, if we can do it, then that would be very nice for us. Oh my goodness, that damage! Yes, please take him out. Come on! Nice. Okay, so just need to deal with the Widow. Very nice. And the Lost Soul. Oi, don't go chopping on me. That's rude. How unhygienic of you. Take her out. Really, DISMAS? We could have saved ourselves some trouble, you know. Alright, whatever. Thank you.
A petty hindrance.
It might be worth something. So we got a assistance encounter in front of us then. So I guess the question is, where is the lair? Is on the right side.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
Let's see. Get some stuff, but it will cost flame. I guess we'll take the most amount of stuff that we can. Got a small almanac, which will be nice for us. Kind of want to do shrines of reflection, so that way we can start having people relearn their pasts. So sorry, Piston, but this is what we're going with. Okay. So let's see. This thing is blocking all hits. But we do have Audrey who can throw daggers and just simply pierce the veil. So this monster's main thing is just simply take aim into wicked slices, which it's not a horrible idea, so. Let's go ahead and protect him. Let's go and get an ounce of prevention so that way, because when we do attack this door, there is a chance of it giving out a bleed on us, so. Better chances to just simply avoid being bled, you know? And crush the door. And lo and behold, hello there. Let's see if we can't daze the swordsman, which we did. Nice. We could go for a flashing dagger, which will be some good damage, but I think let's have Audrey hit them with a pick to the face. And DISMAS can just simply go for a critical on one of the swordsmen. Delicious. I appreciate the hate that they're putting on DISMAS. Why are you focusing DISMAS? Rude. Alright, put him down. Might as well take him out. Then DISMAS, since apparently they want to... But they just simply have something against him. Okay. Should be able to take him out next turn, hopefully. Well, at least blinding gas might be able to help us. Thank you.
Straightforward and effective. A standard of battle.
So we now have the
Unravaged
tattered
by time,
banner.
travel, and tumult.
It reminds the lethargic bishops of the broken battalion to whom they owe their fealty. And we also got some smelling salts as well. I don't think there's really anything we really... I mean, I guess the smelling salts do give dodge, so... But the banner is a combat item, it looks like, so I guess we'll just simply throw that onto DISMAS, I guess? Might as well throw some other stuff, clotting powders, smoke bombs. Actually, what is, let's see, Tangle, Watchtower, Sluice, and Creatures. Okay. Paracelsus, you can have those. Okay. I mean, I guess if we can find something, one of those bishops, then I guess we will be in a good place, I guess. Who do we start learning more about? I guess these two are non-friendly, so I kind of want to avoid doing anything with them too much, so let's go ahead and do Barristan.
Chapter 2. A leader of men.
Oh, I guess we've already been working on Barristan's. Okay, whatever. Oh, I remember this one.
Behold the conquering general, marching his men to victory.
The one where we are supposed to get basically annihilated. Fun. The only thing I dislike about this is how long it will end up taking. Also, I just realized that the spearmen look a lot like the fallen battalion in the last one. I think it would be faster if somehow the people could end up turning against each other. Hey, quit. Another one! Hopefully they can keep doing it here instead of where it matters. Really is pretty grim. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. I wonder if it's possible to actually see
A massacre. A complete and total failure of command. Displaced, but not disarmed. The faceless army awaits us.
Oh great. Have to do this again? Yeesh. Alright, alright. Well, let's get on the way then. I mean, thankfully we seem to have a... Oh, really? Putting the weekend on DISMAS? Dude. And of course they are going for DISMAS. Honestly, it's not even really worth doing the cross read on them since they have such a high resistance to the bleed effect. Granted, we're more likely to be using it for other reasons, but anyways, put that on you, since apparently they are just simply obsessed with going for ya. Audrey can keep throwing her daggers. Oh yeah. I guess when the jab is... So I guess when those spearmen use their jab, then... When it's comboed, they basically get to have a free attack without any guard.
A brilliant conclusion.
Okay. Really? Alright. Take him down.
Straightforward and effective.
Being damaged down sucks. And of course, how come whenever we have to roll the 50-50 on the blind, we usually miss, but when they have to roll the 50-50 on the blind, they can hit? That's just simply
A small
annoying.
foundation of trust.
We'll get through them at some point. This one should simply take aim. We can go first, and that would be a blessing and a half. Of course, why would we ever get something so convenient? Seriously? Blind means nothing. And why do they just simply want to kill this most of all people? That is just simply rude. Oh, shut your trap, Barristan. job is to take damage. Why are you so upset about the fact that we're trying to heal up the person who's not meant to be taking damage? Some glimpses of hope, some more smelling salts. I guess we could put the smelling salts on some people. So, Glimmer... Put the smelling salt on you. Okay, guess that looks good for the moment. Simply, we don't really have anything else. I mean, I guess we do have like that little trinket that we got, but nothing really else.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
You know what? I guess we might as well keep pushing Barristan.
Chapter 3. One eye open.
Never hurts to have a decent frontliner.
Every night, the men of his regiment would interrupt his fitful convalescence. Mutilated and maimed, the spectral garrison clawed at his bed covers, whispering hateful truths in his ears. The exhausted attendants in the field hospital would wake to the sound of panicked screaming and inglorious sobs. It was not the war that had taken his eye. It was pride.
Yeah, it would make sense. So now he has retribution now. Shame that they changed the retribution, so...
Choice. At least it should be.
Resistance accounts... another one with the stupid thing?
Of an invading army.
Okay, at least we only have to deal with 2 doors now. But still... Okay, start by taking out the spearmen. And now he... Yes, it cannot gain shield. Lovely. I mean, there's a 25% chance to move the bloody thing.
Well done. A breakthrough.
Thank you, Audrey. Why? Literally, Barristan is like nearly half health. Actually, no, I guess DISMAS is nearly at that point. Alright, whatever, fine, you get a free pass this time. Not really happy about it, though. Should probably start using those glimmers. Of course, they go for DISMAS. Let's go ahead and start glimmering so that way we can get some more light. Ooh, nice crit. Half? 5 speed. That's... How much is everyone else? 6 speed. 2 speed. Why are you 2 speed? Oh right, we have the sharpness charm on DISMAS. 2 speed. I guess it makes sense that he can actually move that fast, I guess. I didn't know that. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see about trying to take this guy out. Make him dazed, so that way we can get a free turn on him. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Thank you.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Okay, so we have another resistance fight in front of us. Ooh, more caltrops.
Resigned to the end of things, they waited for death. And still they wait.
So DISMAS and Paracelsus wants to fight, but Audrey wants none of it. DISMAS. Hey, a bishop. Oh, great. Well, I mean, thankfully the guy is vulnerable, so let's see about trying to take him out. Actually, I don't think we can. Shit. Well, actually, it might be possible. Paracelsus can land his head and blight him. Come on, blight. Yes. Okay. So obviously this is meant for this guy, but I think we'll wait a moment and try to spring it next turn. Let's see, cannot gain dodge. Okay, that's fine. What matters to us is having shield. Of course, they swing for DISMAS. Okay, I want to take out the bishop because we are going to do our stuff with him. So blind. Ooh, very nice. Keep lighting up the glimmers. Could just simply go for a rampart, try to stun. Really, that's not too good of an option. I think just going for the combo with Barristan is better. Alright, DISMAS. Show him the flag.
A breakthrough.
And then show him your pistol. Okay, he got more health, which I'm starting to be glad that we did have the thing. Okay, good damage, good damage. Oh, don't bring him back. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, yeah, might as well get rid of the obelisk before he starts doing all sorts of shenanigans. After we get rid of the bishop, of course. No need for having any of that waste of the dead nonsense here. Also, we... Okay, gotta get rid of the obelisk before it does his volley, which I don't think we'll be able to actually stop him this time. So hit him with a smoke bomb. Even though chances are very low that we'll actually be able to do our thing. Of course! Why would we ever have anything nice? Okay. Blind. let's go ahead and get rid of this bloody drummer. Drummer's down, so we can start working on the guy himself.
A little help impeccably timed.
Thank you, DISMAS.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Let's see.
A cache of religious valuables. The crusade passed through these parts.
So let's see, we're over-encumbered at the moment, so... let's drop... probably give someone the wolf's blood. Probably give it to Audrey. And so let's give DISMAS the crow's feet, and those in the bandages. You know what? Give Audrey the stimulants. Okay, now we should be good to go. So many fights. Thankfully, it seems to be against the Gaunts, so that's better than having to face the discarded army, as they are called. Rather take these guys over others. Kind of unfortunate that DISMAS has the photosensitive.
Steady yourself.
Really? Crit? And of course they all go for DISMAS. Why? What has he ever done? Please, target Paracelsus. Stop targeting DISMAS. Alright, have Audrey start targeting the Widow. We'll have DISMAS finish off this soul. Give some release. Relief to DISMAS. Thank you, Audrey.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Hopefully we can recover a good amount for the lair. Hold on. Let's see, we have bandages on you. Okay. Give Barristan the laudanum, and we'll give him the clotting thing as well.
This is a den of absolute evil and wretchedness. Prepare yourself.
Okay. So I think getting rid of the obelisk would be huge, but taking care of these foot soldiers would also be pretty big as well. I think getting rid of these foot soldiers will probably be more useful. Oh, why did you have to desperate grab the person who has the smelling salts? So we'll focus on annihilating the
Early results
first, these guys first. Oh, of course, when Audrey, because the bloody fact that the desperate grab put Audrey out of range for her pick to the face. Ugh. If we move the Footsman back, we can take care of her and also force him to... Oh no, he can still use our traffic cut. Fantastic. Really? Why can he still use our traffic cut all the way back there? Now we have a person all the way in the last row. Bloody. Of course you land that. Why wouldn't you? Well, whatever. Can't use the... Well, we could technically use the abstinence to get some dodge, but I would rather wait so that way we can start healing up Audrey. See if we can't start moving these corpses up into the front row.
May yet arrest this collapse.
That was a crit. We'll advance and maybe we can see about trying to heal up more. Oh, great. Okay. So I think most obvious person to be taking out would be the bishop. Because, as we've learned, as long as he stands... Really? As long as the bishop is standing, he can just simply keep reviving people. It's definitely not going to be a fun fight due to the fact that those bloody foot soldiers are just going to keep... Can't move them due to the fact that the drummer is alive.
Analysis is the natural.
Why do these guys have such good movesets? Okay. Put up a defender. Pray that they don't go for Audrey, I guess.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
DISMAS, take aim. We're gonna need those crits if you're gonna keep being weakened. Well, I guess in the meanwhile, we'll just simply have to... Okay. At this point, we just need to use the smelling salts on Belson just so that way he can hopefully dodge. it is a debuff where he cannot gain shield. Fun. Whatever. Bishop's down. Okay. Now for... Okay, give Bearson another smelling salt so that way there's a maybe chance that he might be able to dodge a few blows. Of course they crit!
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
At least DISMAS is dodging. Audrey is up, so we can just simply hit him with a peck to the face. And now he's dead. Of course, this is the one that gets to move first. At least thankfully he was weakened.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Alright. Let's go ahead and take him.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Take care of this drummer boy before he has any thoughts. And the other guy is that due to dots. We could go for it. We could try. But the thing is, if we could honestly just simply end up dying. We do not have a lot of health on us. Not to mention, we do not actually have a... I don't think we actually have a decent enough team to be able to take on the general yet. Because, I mean, all Paracelsus has is a dot. Audrey is similar with only dots. We don't really have a lot. I think we'll just simply let it be. So let's go ahead and give smelling salts to them. Yeah, that should be fine. Audrey wants to do a creature den. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. We can do a creature den. Creature dens are easier compared to having to deal with their bosses. Okay, so now DISMAS' Photomania shouldn't be too much of a problem now. Oh, whatever it's called, light sensitive. So. Oh great, just simply a bunch of dogs. Fantastic! And of course they all have knowledge. Why would they not?
Victory supposes strategy. Press on.
Don't go. That's just rude. Okay. Blind these two in the back. keep doing the crow's feet so that way we can remove the dodge, and this way we can hit the dog up front. Bleed will take care of him.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Crush the other one. Now we only have one in the back that we really need to deal with.
Impeccably timed.
So it looks like he's just going to stay in the back using his fetch thingamajig. So, okay, so when it's rapid rush, so when they're in the front, they can rapid rush, but when they're in the back, they start using fetch. Fun. Kind of a shame that the days ended up happening before air can move.
Empowered, emboldened.
Oh, that's a lot of carry-on devourers. I do not like that. I have a lot of mixed feelings about having to see carry-on devourers. That's some... These guys bring back some Darkest Dungeon 1 memories that I've been repressing.
Take heart, and do not relent.
I mean, I gotta give them this for Darkest Dungeon 2. They actually called the carry-on devourers, carry-on eaters, actually causes them to eat carrion instead of, you know. Oh, that's a lot of shield on you. Alright, well, we're gonna need to start peeling it off somehow.
Steady yourself.
Why do they always go after DISMAS? Okay, that one should be dead. And that one gets a necrophania. Great. Well, on the bright side, everyone seems to be in somewhat health, so... Of course, they always go after DISMAS. I mean, in this case, it would make sense, but because he has the vulnerability, he has low health, but you know what? Just kill the thing.
Messy, but effective. The loathing abates.
Okay, we have some time to be able to heal up. Just a little. Not gonna be a lot, but hopefully DISMAS can use Wicked Slice from the third row, so you know what, I think we're going to switch the thing, so that way DISMAS is not taking as many blows. Also, give me some bandages here. We're gonna need those for these guys. Alright, let's do this. First rampart. Okay, well, I think first thing that needs to stop being picked out would be the altar.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Okay. Give her the smelling salts. See about trying to blind them back. Of course we don't. If anything, we probably made it
A
worse.
calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Hit him with that. Have this must take aim. Yeah, we need to get rid of that altar, otherwise it's just simply gonna be an annoyance. Oh, that's fantastic. Give the smelling salts to Barristan, so that way he has a dodging chance. Of course they always hit.
And now, the greatest of all.
Rid of the altar. Alright.
Simple variable, easily resolved.
Altar's gone. Let's start taking care of the evangelists.
Agony by accumulation.
Nick.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
No surprises. Okay. You down. Unfortunately, of course. Well, keep trying to push back the evangelist, I guess. Andre, heal yourself. Get rid of this guy's shielding. Let's just see about trying to wash down the final amount of health that this evangelist has. Alright, he's dead from the blight. Start going after the trumpeter now. And now he's just going for stress tactics.
There is comfort in company.
Hopefully, if we can get... Nice. Okay. Nice.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Well, I mean, we could give Barristan the Greater Guild in mind. Alright. Let's get out of here. To the next. To the next then, yeah? Let's get healed up.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
Let's see. So, Wainwright Price opened the unique reliquary. Okay, got a lot of good stuff. Alright. DISMAS has become sneaky. Nice. So we now have a Sanctified Scroll, which is a stagecoach item.
Planning and mindfulness.
Well, I mean, we might as well.
As vital to survival as sharpened steel. The word of the light will call forth the faithful.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start taking care of any stress that we have.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
We do have, I think one of our people has a thing for, I think DISMAS wanted to go into the sluice. Yeah, enter the sluice, so I guess we'll do that next. Celsus needs to kill another creature, Barristan. Maybe we can get a watchtower, but seems like the sluice is.
Waterways, home now to far worse than rats.
Well, we're not going into the sprawl, so I don't think we're probably going to be needing the Almanac. And as long as we honestly have some of the other stuff, the stagecoach items aren't really going to be doing us any good either. So let's go ahead and give some bread.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Well, we might as well see about using some playing cards. We have a lot of stuff, so might as well try and increase our chances of getting some camaraderie. Hopefully a few rounds of playing cards can do some stuff. Very nice. How about another round? Mixed results. First, I would definitely say that the first round had better results than the second.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Could use some pipe weep to force some stuff. Granted, it's probably better used as a de-stressor than what I'm planning on using it for. Okay. Guess we'll keep holding on to some stuff then. Got 36 more gold and a bunch of trinket, oh, a bunch of baubles. Could take a heat shield in case we do go into the sprawl, but I think probably getting the stitching kit so that way we can get some healing on DISMAS and Barristan. Because they've been taking like the main brunt of things. Let's see. I don't think there's too much else that we could really want. I guess we can take the hot seeker and give that to Audrey. So let's see. We now have a whole lot of mastery points available to us. We could make use of Belstan's newfound skills to make him basically the main tank and shield anyone who's going to be attacked. Doesn't sound too bad of an idea. This way... but I do want to start building up damage on Audrey. So, I think let's go ahead and... It's going to give her damage skills some boosts, and... Let's give Barristan an upgraded stand fast, and... We'll have Paracelsus's blinding gas. Okay. I think we should be good with this. So with this we can be ready for the sleuths, which honestly will probably be for the next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and gals that make this channel live. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye now.